Assalamualaikum everybody and welcome back to my channel. Yay! Okay, so the tutorial today is gonna be how to add pleats into your sari so that it's easy to be worn. I think they call them pre-stitched or ready-made saris. I don't buy ready-made saris because I like to customize like my pleats and all that. I'm just gonna show you guys one method on how to do a pre-stitched sari. In the video, like I recorded it at night, so it wasn't very clear what the finished product looked like. So I have the sari here that I made in the video, and I'll show you guys how like what it looks like. So this is the sari, and these are the pleats that we created. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did 5 pleats in this sari, but you could do 6 pleats if you want. I think I did 5 mainly because like I wanted to have the option to drip it over as a hijab in all in one if I wanted to. Usually a sari would have like 6 pleats, 4 to 6 pleats, depends on how big you're making the pleats. So yeah, this has 5 pleats. I'm going to show you guys on the inside. On the inside, there is a band that's attached to it, as you guys could see. This band, I pretty much put the band from the beginning, like the part that I wrap around my waist, so I could keep it stable. And it goes to about 5 inches after the pleat, so it gives a lot of leeway. Like if you gain weight, if you lose weight, there's a lot of sorry, if you gain weight, if you lose weight, there's a lot of leeway on how you could adjust the sari. Now what you're going to do, I didn't show this and I haven't done it as yet either, yay, is attach a hook and eye. So you're gonna have to try the sari on and then start putting like the hook and eye as to where you want the first hook to be, the second, the third, the fourth. So you could put as many hooks as you want to hook it into the sari. So this is pretty much the video, guys. This is the sari. I'm gonna do an update of me waking blah, blah. I'm gonna do an update of me like wearing the sari, but not today. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. Assalamu alaikum. If you guys have any questions, definitely feel free to leave a comment on the video or send me an email. It's hijabglory. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna want to do is try your sari on and get like where you pretty much want it to fall. I like the first part of my sari to be behind me, so it gives me like almost an entire wrap skirt thing, but that's just me. Now take a pin and place it where you estimate you want your pleats to be also. Okay, so now from the pin where we pinned, measure 12 inches. I'm using my measuring board, but I'm also going to show you guys using a tape measure. It's pretty much just to measure 12 inches. Now hold those 2 points and bring them together. If you're a seasoned sewer, then you know we're just creating a box pleat. But for somebody who doesn't sew, you pretty much just bring those 2 points together. Okay, now take a pin and place it on both sides. So like you see I'm doing here. So as to hold those hold the pleat in place. Okay, now we're gonna do that 5 or 4 more times, depends on how much pleats you decide to make. As you see, I'm just showing you that that's pretty much what it's gonna look like on the end, and that's what it looks like once I place the pin. Now there we take the tape measure, we're gonna measure another 12 inches and we're gonna repeat that. And usually around 4 to 5 pleats, I try it on and I see if I have enough fabric left over to do 1 or 2 more pleats. But that's just an option. It's not necessary that you have to do it. Okay, so now take your pleats and arrange them, as you see I'm doing here. Okay, now go ahead and pin that in place. Again, this is not a necessary step, but I do this because I really want my pleats to fall and I want to like ensure like I have enough fabric. I also go ahead and iron it down again because this makes it easier to sew. That's what it's gonna look like. Now go ahead and once that's what it's gonna look like once it's pinned. Now on the two sides, go ahead and sew like an inch or inch and a half down. And now measure from the fabric all the way up until 5 inches after the pleats. So from the part that went around your waist to 5 inches after the pleats, we're going to take that measurement. Now you're going to decide what you want to line your sari with. I chose cotton. My cotton didn't match, but nobody's going to see it. But you could choose whatever you want to. I find cotton is a lot more stable and it's easier to work with. So I'm making mine for, I want my waistband to be 2 inches wide. So I'm going to cut 2 inches of the cotton fabric. Because once I fold it over in half, I'm going to get 2 inches. So most likely you would have to join your fabric. So that's pretty much just what I'm doing, cutting another piece to join mine. Mine came out to be 65 inches. So that's why I'm kind of joining it here, like I said. Now sew your two cotton pieces together. Fold it over and just iron it. I do suggest that you iron it in this stage because it's easier to work with once you iron it. Okay, now take your cotton, fold the edges in just to make it a bit neat and attach it to your sari. Just take it and pin it down as you see I'm doing here. Okay, so that's what it's gonna look like once you finish pinning it down. Now go ahead and sew that. I went ahead and I serged mine because it was just easier, and we're gonna actually put another stitch in, so okay, now take your sari, and where you see we have that stitch on the right side, just take the sari and I guess roll it up to where it covers the band, like that. And you're going to want to pin and iron that down. Okay, and once you're finished and iron it down, go ahead and sew it, and this is what it looks like. And that's what it looks like on the outside. Okay, well, thank you guys so much for watching. Assalamu alaikum, and have a great day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.